Bank Negara's responsible lending guidelines are putting first-time home buyers in a bind, and Developers Association REHDA thinks the central bank needs to cut this group some slack.
I think they can be a little bit more relaxed on that, right? The banks, after all, are the ones that should be taking the risk. They would understand their the non-performance level, and depending on the size of the balance sheet, they can actually take certain risk. If you're a first-time home buyer, you're on the first step of the ladder, and you're between the age of 25 to 30, and you can do land up to the age of 65 over a 35-year period. And hopefully banks are allowed to lend that long, although I understand they usually cap up at about 25. But if you go on to 35, what are the risks of the first-time home buyer who is buying for his own occupation would default on it? I think it's very negligible, the chance of a default by such a borrower.
Zerion Property CEO Pravindran Singh echoes Yam's sentiment and adds that he hopes to see other changes.
I think, firstly, definitely some easing on the responsible lending guidelines for first property owners. Number two, obviously, a firm indication on how RPGT is going to be for the next 5 years or next 10 years instead of flip-flop in between. And thirdly, I would like to see more relaxation of investment into Malaysia.
Yam and Pravindran spoke to the Edge Property after their plenary session titled Property Watch, Buy, Sell or Hold at the 2015 CPA Congress in Kuala Lumpur. Bank Negara Governor Tan Sri Zeti Akhtar Aziz recently said that the responsible lending guidelines were necessary to sustain the performance of the economy and to avoid a financial crisis. She and Shannon, the Edge Property TV.